Aber zeig mal her.
Okay, everyone. I assume that you know why we're here, right?
I've checked the perimeter. The coast is all clear.
All right, then it's time. Time to shop for the latest fashions at Chioria Boutique.
Huh. Don't you think something sounds a little off about that line?
Yeah, this is Chioria Boutique that we're talking about. I feel like we need something that sounds, I don't know, a little more extravagant, maybe?
We'll have to talk about it later. The lights have been turned on and the audience is already here. The program is starting.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Genshin Impact
Heyo.
version 4.3
Bitte gib mir den
special
Trailer.
program. Yay! As you can see, our show is sponsored by Chioria Boutique, one of the leading fashion houses in Fontaine. But before we go any further, let's take a moment to watch the version 4.3 trailer.
Oh ja, Baby. Zeig
Camera
her.
operator. That can be a pretty technical job. Are you really up to it? Wait, you put no thought into finding a good camera angle, and the characters weren't in the shots. Positions, everyone!
Nice to meet you. I am Navia, the president, leader, commander-in-chief, executive director, and boss of Spina di Rosula.
Und du hast eine fucking Gun in deinem Regenschirm.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Fire!
Tio sieht so cool aus.
All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready.
Oh, Marina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Props and lighting set the scene. Actors can get their makeup done. Extras go
Wer
over
ist
to
sie?
positions. Camera ready. Get the clapperboard.
Chiori.
Actors to your position. Lights. Camera. Action.
Enough, villain! Pay for the death of our
Ayaka
mother!
und Ayato sind dort.
You're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat
Und
me?
Ayaka hat aus irgendeinem
Your
Grund hier ihren
crimes are
Skin an.
evident.
Digga, die Musik!
Drop your weapons! Justice will prevail!
Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. We'll move on to the next scene.
You mean
Did you really think you'd get away?
Chevras?
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
I always say that blind optimism isn't the answer. If you want a bright future, you have to go out and
Die
seize it
Axt
with your
sieht
own
so
two hands.
cool aus.
This one's got your name on it. A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
In der Story Quest.
Navia is not the type to eschew basic etiquette. So
Die allein ihr Standardangriff, finde ich, sieht so cool aus. Mit dem Regenschirm und allem.
Using her elemental skill, Navia opens her gunbrella and fires multiple Rosula shard shots that can pass through opponents, dealing geo damage upon a successful strike. For a period of time after using her elemental skill, Navia's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will deal increased damage and become infused with the power of geo.
Ah, okay.
Now, when Navia's in combat, there are these little markings around her that look like bullets. I wonder if that's some sort of ammo for the gunbrella?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you guessed it.
Ah, es
When a
macht
character in the
stärker.
party obtains an elemental shard created from the crystallized reaction, Navia will gain crystal shrapnel charges. Navia will consume these charges after unleashing her elemental skill. Her skill damage increases with the number of charges that she's accumulated.
Okay.
So you're saying that Navia's elemental skill becomes more powerful if she works together with other characters in the party to trigger the crystallized reaction.
Yes.
Okay, sie gehen,
exactly.
das heißt, sie versuchen mehr Use
Navia's
aus der
elemental
Crystallized
verse
Reaction
calls forth
rauszuholen.
the Rosula Dorata Salute, which unleashes a massive bombardment on opponents in front of her, periodically dealing geo-elemental damage. I should also mention that Navia will accumulate crystal shrapnel charges at certain intervals if she strikes enemies with the Rosula Dorata Salute.
Ooh,
Okay,
now
das heißt, man kann es halt mit der
Salute
Ult
is
schneller machen.
spectacular.
Okay, gut.
That's awesome.
I heard that the Spina di Rosula likes to perform firearm salutes before important negotiations.
Boah, Digga, das Ding ist ja
As a way
fast
to
voll
celebrate
gewesen.
future success.
Da hätte nur noch eine
Don't
Crystallized
misunderstand,
Reaction
you guys.
gefehlt.
It's not an intimidation tactic at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's just the Spina's way of showing respect in their own way.
Yeah, totally.
Not intimidating at all.
No.
As the president of the Spina di Rosula, Navia is always trying to collect the latest intel by
Let's
exploring all
go.
corners of Fontaine.
Der erste
When
Fontaine-Kerl, der
Navia
das
is
kann.
dispatched on a 20-hour expedition in Fontaine, rewards gained will be increased.
Oh, Feastos are just the best snack. They're easy to carry with you and go with so many sauces. Final warning! Hands where I can see them! Chevreuse and her musket are basically partners in crime. They're inseparable. She definitely knows her way around a firearm. Chevreuse uses her musket to fire at opponents during her elemental skill. For a period of time after unleashing her elemental skill, Chevreuse will continuously restore HP to the active character on the field. During her elemental burst, Chevreuse fires an explosive grenade with her musket, which will split into secondary explosive shells upon impact. Impact.
Whoa. Wait, I noticed that Chevreuse has bullet-like markings around her during combat. Can she shoot a special type of ammo?
That's right. Chevreuse obtains an overcharged ball when a nearby party member triggers the overloaded reaction. Holding Chevreuse's elemental skill will consume this special ammo to unleash an even more powerful pyro attack that covers a larger AoE. This attack will also grant an attack buff to all pyro and electro characters in the party.
Okay, so
Boah,
that's
aber
where the name
Overlord ist
Overcharged
nicht
Ball comes
wirklich...
from.
Overlord ist nicht wirklich
Chevreuse actually
geil.
came up with the name herself.
Oh.
She was reading a novel where the protagonist believed that names held a lot of power. If you give something a cool-sounding name, then you've given yourself an advantage over your enemies.
Aber ihre Ult macht jetzt nur
That
Schaden
kind of
einfach und das
resonated
war's.
with her, I guess.
Oh, well, I guess she has a point.
Oh, I should also mention what happens if Chevreuse is paired with all Pyro and Electro characters. If your party contains at least one character of either type, then triggering the overloaded reaction will cause an opponent's Pyro and Electro resistances to decrease.
Okay,
Oh,
so it seems like Chevreuse
oh.
could really shine in an overload team comp. But I also did notice that Chevreuse isn't solely limited to a musket. She also uses a polearm in combat.
Okay, also sie ist auf jeden Fall ein
Honestly,
Support
if I were a
basically für die
criminal,
Reaction.
I
Die
feel
wollen
like
halt
I'd
die
be pretty
Reaction mal
nervous
wieder
if she came
ins
after me.
Leben
Oh,
rufen,
for
sag ich
sure.
mal.
Most people who have
Weil sie
something to
eigentlich
hide
geil
avoid
ist.
her like their lives depend on it. And maybe it does. In all seriousness though, that's why Chevreuse trains so hard. She has to be able to catch a wide variety of cunning criminals who try to evade her at all costs. So when Chevreuse is in your party, stamina consumption from sprinting is decreased.
Oh, I
Okay.
love that.
In the first half of version 4.3,
Okay.
travelers can look forward
Ayaka.
to event wishes for Navia and Ayaka. A new 5-star Claymore, Verdict, will also be
Boah, der
featured in the
Claymore
weapon
sieht
event
so
wish.
cool
The
aus.
second half of version 4.3 will
Raiden!
have returning event wishes from the
Und
Raiden Shogun
Yoimiya.
and Yoimiya.
Da ist der neue
During this time,
Forster.
Chevreuse will also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Yay.
Be sure to check them out if you're interested.
That's awesome. Travelers can also look forward to 2 new artifact sets in version 4.3. Songs of Days Past and Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods. Be sure to keep
Okay.
an eye on future announcements to learn more about them. Welcome back, everyone! So, we've thoroughly discussed our casting options for the Chioria Boutique commercial. But the content of the commercial is also important, right?
Oh, neues Claymore.
Ideas?
Cool. The first activity booth is the 1000 Pace Interdiction Arc Minute Sharpshooting Zone. In this activity, travelers will use the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol simulation device to practice targeting and
What the
shooting
fuck? Wir
suspects.
snipen Heli-Schulz? Was?
And the second activity booth is called Trick Shots Tricky Lights. In this
Okay,
activity,
einfach ein
travelers
Comedy
will use
Event.
the studio's special lighting effects to film a fight scene. Take advantage of the buffs brought about by the special lighting effects to defeat an endless stream of opponents and obtain a higher score.
Okay, also einfach nur ein Basic Comedy Event, okay. Aber das Snipen sah ganz funny aus.
Super smooth. It's all so atmospheric.
Oh, for sure. But not everyone is enjoying the fun and games. Travelers will meet a contract employee at the third activity booth. She needs some help with her demanding client. During the activity Extreme Drive, travelers will help her test out stabilization mecha balls.
Look at how the traveler chases after those stabilization mecha balls.
Okay.
I bet that contract employee can relate since she's being chased down by that client.
Weil, muss ich das im Multiplayer spielen oder sind das einfach
But they're
Bots?
actually very agile. They'll automatically avoid all testers by moving in the opposite direction of your movement. You can find jump boosters around the testing grounds. Travelers can use them to jump higher and further, which is perfect for quickly traversing to the other side of a stabilization mecha ball.
Okay.
Travelers in co-op matches will have to find a way to herd as many stabilization mecha balls into their target area as possible within the time limit. The more mecha balls that end up in your area, the more points you'll earn.
The fourth activity booth is called Into the Frame. In this activity, travelers will get to shoot their own scenes by experimenting
Oh mein
with
Gott,
different
nicht schon
compositions
wieder.
and narration techniques.
Cool, we get
Bro.
to see a movie. That's awesome. Travelers might remember helping out Xavier with some filmmaking back in Inazuma.
Können
but
wir
this is
aufhören,
more special.
Fotos zu machen?
Maybe this can be the inspiration for our commercial.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, a Fontanian man went to Inazuma to shoot a film. I guess international travel
Oh
could be
mein
a source of
Gott, das
artistic
kann nicht wahr
inspiration.
sein.
That must have also been
Wieso
true in
machen wir
Chiori's
denn
case,
ständig
since
Fotos?
she
Wir hatten doch
opened
sogar in dem
Chiori's
Update doch
boutique
wieder
in
ein
Fontaine.
Foto-Event. In 4.2 oder
That could
nicht?
be a strong theme for our commercial.
Kann sein, dass ich es vergessen habe, weil Fotos-Events einfach scheiße
Ito
sind.
aren't the only Inazumans traveling abroad in version 4.3. Kuki Shinobu just arrived in Liyue for her class reunion.
Yeah, and Ito decided to tag along as the boss of the Arataki gang. And he brought his Onikabuto with him. I think
Oh, ist es wieder dieses Battle-Event?
Wow.
Yeah.
The Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp. That name is definitely very Ito.
Right, for sure. And there was also a beetle battle event in version 3.4, right? Ito battles against a super powerful beetle battler. I believe his name was Grandmaster Hamada.
Oh, das ist actually nice, dass das wiederkommt. Weil ich glaube, ich habe es beim letzten Mal verpasst. Ich habe das noch nie gespielt. Ich habe das, glaube ich,
This
verpasst.
time, he's made the trip to Liyue with Ito. It seems like the two of them have met a mysterious.
Das ist einer der einzigen Events, die ich verpasst habe, weil es, glaube ich, bei einem Zeitpunkt kam, als ich nicht krank aktiv gespielt habe. Und deswegen hatte ich dann das Event verpasst.
Travelers will have to discover their identity during the event. Aside from meeting this mysterious
Ja, ich habe das nicht
beetle
gespielt.
battle master, travelers can also
Deswegen
look
müssen wir dann
forward to
gucken, wie
new
das
ways
ist.
to battle. While the movement and charge mechanics remain unchanged from the original event, travelers can now also instruct Onikabuto to use Guard to defend against Electro Bullet and Jet Stream attacks. Make use of the movement, charge, and guard strategies to topple your opponents no matter what they throw at you. Master them, and you'll be ready to tackle the ultimate trial of the strong.
Ooh, trial of the strong. Travelers can look forward to encountering an old friend in the Fontanian countryside. That's right, Ullman came to Fontaine and he brought his treasure map and treasure-seeking
Oh,
Sealy
let's
along
go.
with him.
Yay! Our mini Sealy friend is back!
So cute. Travelers can help restore the Sealy's vitality by absorbing energy from the locations that are marked on Ullman's treasure map.
Nice, das
In
Event ist wieder
return,
back.
the Sealy will guide us to the locations of buried treasure. After collecting ancient iron coins during this event, you can exchange them for various rewards, including a mini Sealy in your preferred color.
Ooh.
Ich werde mir auf jeden Fall die neue holen. Die wird sich auf jeden Fall geholt.
Underwater, but when I first arrived in Fontaine, I discovered that Sealy couldn't follow me underwater. Is this treasure-seeking Sealy different?
That is very observant of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
In this iteration of the Lost Riches event, a new mini Sealy named Brilliance will be available. This new mini Sealy can travel underwater.
Amazing!
Yeah!
Treasure isn't the only thing that you'll discover in Fontaine's countryside. You might also come across a mysterious domain guarded by a unique swordmaster who searches for the meaning of battle. During the Dance of Resolute Will, travelers will get the chance to participate in combat challenges. Each challenge stage will contain 2 rounds. Travelers will select their
nochmal
party
ein
composition
Combat-Event.
before the
Okay,
challenge
okay,
starts.
okay, nice.
One of your chosen
Also haben wir
characters
basically
must
2.
be used in both rounds, but no other character can be repeated.
Oh, okay.
After you complete a Blade Dance objective during a challenge, you will obtain a heightened verve buff. Defeating opponents while heightened verve is active will grant you more points.
And another old friend is returning in version 4.3. That's right, it's Lieben! Yay!
Oh. And if Lieben is around, then that must mean we'll have a chance to trade a bunch of items for Primo Gems again.
Ooh, exciting! Okay, so it looks like Lieben isn't the only old friend we'll be reunited with in version 4.3. Several familiar faces will be joining the Genius Invocation TCG. After this update, travelers will have the opportunity to challenge characters around Fontaine.
Ooh.
A new Fontaine-themed table customization will also be available.
Ah, I'm so excited to see players challenge
Oh.
Melusines.
I know, so exciting. Travelers can look forward to the addition of several new cards, including 6 new character cards, plus 5 new monster cards, such as
Dann
Talon,
könnte es
Signora,
diesmal auf
and
jeden Fall sein, dass
will be
ich
obtainable
maybe
from the
wieder
corresponding tavern
ein
challenges.
bisschen TCG spiele.
But that's not all. The Forge Realms Temper event will also be making a reappearance, and there will be an
Neue
update to the
NPCs
heated
zum
battle
Fighten
mode.
klingt fun.
Be on the lookout for future announcements.
There's TCG content to look forward to outside the game as well. The Genius Invocation TCG Asia Invitational will officially begin in January 2024.
What?
Ja,
Travelers can look
nee.
forward to some
Before we reveal our new idea, let's dive into the system optimizations that the project team has prepared for version 4.
Okay,
Okay.
da bin ich sehr
We have some
gespannt.
artifact-related optimizations to introduce.
Oh.
With an ever-increasing amount of artifact sets to choose from, many travelers may have been hoping for a better and quicker way to filter and locate desired artifacts.
Nicht wirklich.
After the version 4.3 update, travelers can check out artifact set recommendations for a given character to see what artifact sets active players have been choosing for that character recently.
That's
Okay.
cool.
In addition, an automatic locking function has been added. Now, when filtering artifacts in your inventory, you can lock the artifacts that fit your filter specifications in batches. With
Oh.
the automatic locking function, newly acquired artifacts that fit your locking criteria will automatically be locked.
Aber ich gucke mir sowieso immer an, wenn ich neue Artefakte bekomme, was da drauf ist. Und lock die dann, wenn sie gut sind.
Travelers can choose their own or follow the recommended settings summarized for active player data.
Ich meine, ist ganz cool, aber was ich für einen Charakter brauche, gucke ich einfach auf Google nach
Okay.
und locken tue ich sowieso immer.
Of course, if you can lock
Weil ich
artifacts
immer,
in batches,
ich mache
then
quasi
unlock
einmal,
them
ich
in
gebe
batches
einmal
as
Harz
well.
aus, krieg 2, 3 neue Artefakte, guck was drauf ist, wenn sie gut sind, lock ich, wenn nicht, dann nicht.
That's not all though. What? Travelers will be able to sort artifacts by 3 different attributes. Plus,
Ah.
the artifact enhancement screen will allow travelers to add a greater amount of enhancement materials at once. An enhancement limit feature will also be available. Hopefully, these
Enhancement
optimizations
limit
will
feature?
not only make artifacts easier to find, but also quicker to level. Be on the lookout for future announcements. to
Sieht
learn
ganz okay
The
aus.
project team is
Sieht ganz
always
okay
working
aus, I
hard to
guess.
address your survey feedback. So, travelers should look forward to further artifact-related optimizations in future version updates. Improvements
Ja, wie wär's
to
mit die
artifacts
Artefakte, die
and
neu
other
sind, auch in die
artifact-related
Strongbox direkt
optimizations
packen,
are all in the
please?
works.
Ooh.
In addition, the project team has made adjustments to provide smoother ascension and enhancement experiences for
Oh
travelers.
mein Gott,
When
ein
you level up a
Auto-Button.
character, enhance an artifact,
Oh mein
or
Gott, thank
enhance a weapon,
God.
you no longer
Ein
have to click so many
Auto-Button.
pop-up windows.
Awesome! As a new player using a few 1- and 2-star materials to level artifacts, the whole process might feel a bit slow, especially with pop-up windows appearing.
Totally. This new optimization significantly reduces
Oh.
the amount of pop-up windows that we have to click through. So travelers can look forward to a
Finally,
smoother
nach
enhanced
3
leveling
Jahren.
The next optimization has made it easier to repeat domain challenges. Previously, travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be sent to the entrance of the domain. This meant they would have to run all the way to the center.
Okay,
to start the
wir
challenge.
können
But after this
5
update,
Sekunden
travelers who
Laufweg
choose to
sparen.
continue in a
Let's
domain challenge will
go.
load right next to the area where you actually start fighting, which is amazing. So happy farming, everyone!
Ooh.
Ich meine,
This
ja,
should make it
ja,
way
direkt dort
easier for
spawnen
players
finde
to
ich auch
farm
besser,
artifacts
I
for
guess.
Navia.
Oh yeah,
True, true.
definitely.
Das Hinlaufen war noch ein
In
bisschen
addition,
stressig.
Version 4.3 has made it easier to clear your quest backlog. Archon Quest Chapter 2 Act 4, In the Depths, an Unexpected Reunion, takes place in the underground mines of the Chasm. In the past, travelers had to complete the world quests, Chasm Spelunkers, and the Heavenly Stones debris before being able to proceed to the Archon Quest. In this update, travelers no longer need to complete those 2 world quests.
Oh wow, ja cool. Ja, danke dann, dass ich das machen musste. Thanks. I appreciate it.
It will take them to the corresponding area and automatically trigger the next steps of the Archon Quest.
Aber das ist doch scheiße.
This will hopefully make it easier for travelers to quickly progress through Archon Quests.
So cool.
Ja, aber das ist doch kacke. Das nimmt doch übelst das Gefühl weg. Das Coole an der Chasm war ja dann, dass du reingegangen bist, erkundet hast und dann kam plötzlich die Area dort und du konntest die Main Quest auch weitermachen. Ich fand, das war cool. Das habe ich gesehen. Und das ist so ein fucking Segen, dass wir das endlich bekommen. Nach 3 Jahren. Dass wir auch endlich dort einen Autobutton kriegen.
Oh, sweet.
Thank fucking God. Oh mein Gott. Nimmt Claim All bei den Schmiersachen. Oh.
For example, optimizations have been made to enemy tracking with the Adventure Handbook and character selection logic during crafting and forging. In addition, when performing mystic offerings, travelers will now be able to add artifacts in batches. There's a lot to look forward to, so be sure to check future announcements for more information. Okay, moving on from optimizations, a new Fontaine-style realm layout will be added to the Serenity Pod.
Let's go.
Simply purchase the corresponding items from Tubby to unlock it.
Und ich werde mir das sowas von holen. Ich mache nicht viel mit der Serenity Pod. Aber das sieht absolut fantastisch aus. Und ich bin schön, endlich von Inazuma weggehen zu können. Weil Sumuro habe ich nicht genutzt, weil Sumuro sieht nicht ansatzweise so cool aus wie Inazuma, aber das sieht verdammt geil aus. Endlich kann ich meine Kamera wieder wechseln.
You just want to copy their designs, don't you?
I don't know. Maybe.
I knew it.
I have another piece of super exciting news to share with everyone. Okay.
An die YouTube-Zuschauer, ja, das war der 4.3 Dev-Livestream. Auf jeden Fall interessant. Man merkt aber auch auf jeden Fall, dass wir jetzt langsam wieder in die Phase kommen, wo Genshin ein bisschen runtergeht vom Content her. Ich würde sagen, die Events sehen okay aus. Charakter bin ich mir aber noch nicht ganz sicher. Ich glaube, da müssen wir warten, bis sie halt in-game sind, bis wir wirklich eine Meinung bilden können. Sahen aber in Ordnung aus. Ja, keine neue Area halt, ne? Keine neue Main-Story-Quest. Also, wir haben auf jeden Fall nicht so viel bekommen wie sonst. Aber das kann ich auch verstehen. Main Quest ist jetzt fertig, erstmal soweit. Aber naja, ich hoffe natürlich trotzdem, dass jetzt demnächst mal dann die Daneslave Main Quest kommt. Vielleicht im nächsten Update mit einer neuen Area dann zusammen. Müssen wir mal gucken, aber auch neues Artefakt sieht. Auf jeden Fall sieht das Update, würde ich sagen, okay aus. Wir müssen dann wahrscheinlich jetzt endlich mal gucken, wie es dann in-game ist. Die neuen Funktionen mit dem Auto-Claim-Button und so. Nach 3 Jahren haben wir das Ding endlich. Fucking finally. Aber ja. Schaut mir auch gerne nochmal eure Meinung in die Kommentare. Findet ihr es nice, ja oder nein? Lasst es mich wissen. Und ja, Leute, ich würde sagen, das war's vom Video. Und ja, dann würde ich sagen, und damit, ciao.